Good morning and welcome to our festive our festive program of Young at Heart. I'm Emma and I run Way to Fitness. Now, you can be doing this session either sat in a chair or stood up, but you will need a chair later for when we do some balance work. Now, Young at Heart is a fantastically fun 30-minute session that is going to help you move more easily, feel less stiff and achy, and become more flexible and improve your balance, your strength, and your aerobic fitness. So, all that you will need for this session is a chair, some close fitting shoes on your feet, maybe trainers or close fitting shoes is fine. And something we're going to be doing some strength training, okay, to build up our muscles and help our joints. So, if you had some light hand weights or some water bottles or some tins of soup, would be fantastic. You do need the same in each hand. Okay. And when we're using our weights, we always want to keep the wrist and forearm and hand straight. Okay. So we avoid that or that, and we avoid that or that. Okay. So we keep it straight. Okay. So what we're going to do first, we're going to start with a warm up. I'm going to do my warm up sat in my chair. Then when we come to do a little bit more harder work, I'm going to do it stood up, but you could stay in your chair if you wished. All the moves are interchangeable. Okay. So, join in at your own level. We're going to get some music on and let's get started. Now, I've got jingly bells in my head. So, if I'm going to hear bells. I don't know what you've got on, but I hope that whatever you're feeling, you're wearing something comfortable. Now, if you're in a chair, come to the front half of the chair. We've got our feet a hip distance apart. Oh, we've got our shoulders relaxed and down. And we're just drawing the center in, just so we've got a nice strong feeling. Okay. Now, all we're going to do first is start with some heel lifts, lift and down. So, a lovely, gentle start. Now, we're doing this to warm up our ankles and our calves. Last couple, then you're just going to lift the front of the feet this time. Here we go. So, we're just going to lift, hover and down. That's a lift, down. It's not much, is it? Oh, no, but you can feel the front of the leg warming up this time. 4 more. Well done. Now, we're just going to swim forwards with the arms. We're going to go forwards and wide. Brilliant. 2 more. Now you're going to swim the other way. So go wide first and in. 2 more. Now going back to the feet, we're going to do a little heel and toe tap. Here we go. So we're going to go heel and toe. All on the same spot. Imagine there's a £1 coin there. Now you're going to change legs. So heel down and toe. Brilliant. 2 more. We're going to do breaststroke arms forward this time. So it's forwards. Now we're going to keep the arms bent. Well done. Now you're just going to swim back or brush your hair, but keep the elbow bent. Fantastic. Now going down to the feet again, a little heel dig forward. So heel and back on the toe. Brilliant. Everything is going in a nice straight line here. Change sides. So it's heel and toe. Brilliant. Now a little side tap out. So we're going to start a side step. Keep the ankle under the knee and it's warming up the hip. You're going to change sides. Out and back. Step over the cat. Good. 2 more. Well done. Back to the breaststroke. I'm going to do a little march on the legs this time. Good. Whoosh. Now reverse the arms. Keep walking. 2 more. Should we go straight into the crawl with the arms? Keep marching on the bottom. Brilliant. 4 more. Okay, swim back or brush the hair. Could make it bigger, but keep the elbows bent. Fantastic. Well done. Now we're just going to do a ski. Grab your poles. We're going down. As we come up, lift those heels. Reach. Brilliant. Okay, 4 more. Last 2. Then we're going to do some gentle knee lifts. So hover the foot. So we're going to go left and down. Left. Sit tall because it's ever so easy to want to lean back, but we don't want to do that. Fantastic. Last few, then we're going to go into a little kick forwards. Just a little kick. So I'm going to go kick and down, kick and down. Brilliant. So you're warming up the thigh as you pop it down. That's it. Kick and down. Well done. and march here. So we're marching with a bit more effort now. Lifting and lowering the feet, landing those heels. Fantastic. Now, you keep marching. I'm going to come up to standing, okay? Now, for the standing stuff, I'm getting the chair out the way, okay? So, marching in the chair or stood up. Now, our 4 moves, you keep marching, are this. We're going to do heel digs, okay? That's our first move. And then we're going to take them out as well. Then we're skiing, okay? Second move. Then we're going to march forward. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, lift and back. Now, if you're in the chair, it's exactly the same. You just march and then lift the arms up on 4, okay? Then we're going to do a step touch. Then we're going to do a double. So those of you in the chair, you're just going to march. But those of us that are stood up, are we going to move? Okay. So check your area is safe. Make sure the Christmas tree's out the way. No pets, flexes, coffee tables or rugs. Okay, sitting or standing tall. We're going to start with a heel lift to the front. Then we're going to take them a bit wider. Are you ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7. So heel digs to the front. 4 more. Well done. Now take it a bit wider. Fantastic. Last 4. Now we're going to do our skiing. So grab your poles. We're going down. Now as we are going down, keep the weight through the heels. Chin and chest is lifted. If you're in a chair, you could add a knee lift. Brilliant. Last few. Now you're going to march for 4. So you're going to come 1, 2, 3, 4 and lift. And back. Well done. Let's do it again. So forwards 1, 2, 3, 4 and lift. Brilliant. Now it's our single, double step. So it's a step touch and doubles. And again, so single, double. Well done. Let's go. 1 more. Okay, back to those heel digs. Left-sided lead here. Excellent. 4 more. And wide. Last 4. Okay, skiing again. Grab your poles. We're coming down and lift. So feet are hip distance apart will help you balance. And in that chair, you could add a knee lift too if you wished. Now you're going to come forward on this left leg this time. March for forward going. 1, 2, 3, 4 and up. And back. Brilliant. Do it again. Forwards. 1 more. Now it's the single, double over to the other side. So we're going to go single and double. Brilliant. Single step and double. Do it again. 1 more. Okay, heel dig. Start with that right-sided lead here. 4 more. Brilliant. Now take it a bit wider. Last 4. Grab your poles. We're going skiing. Here we go. And down. And lift. Keep the weight through the heels. That's it. Push that bottom back. Give me 4 more. I can hear my bells jingling. It's fun. Last few. Now it's the 1, 2, 3, 4 of the march and then the arms. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4 and lift. And back. Brilliant. Do it again. Forwards for 4 and arms up. And back. Well done. Now it's that single, double step. Single and double. Bigger arms. Come on. And again. Single and double. 1 more. So heel digs with that left-sided lead. Here we go. Lift. 4 more. Now take it a bit wider. Brilliant. Now we are going to grab our skis for the last time. Here we go. Let's ski. Down and lift. Chin and chest is lifted. You're looking forwards. Fantastic. 4 more. Then you're marching forwards for 4 and doing those arms. Here we go. Let's march. 1, 2, 3, 4 and lift. And back. Fantastic. Let's do it again. And back. Brilliant. That's single, double step. So it's single and double. single, and double. You make those circles just the size that suits you. Brilliant. One more. And march. Woo, so I'm hoping that you're really nice and warm now. So have a quick drink if you've got one, but we call it active rest. Don't just stand still. Keep gently moving as you have your drink. Now, we are going to do some strengthening work next, and we're going to start with our sit to stand exercise, which is why you need your chair, okay? Now, sit to stand is a fantastic leg strengthening exercise, and physios will always tell you to strengthen your thighs, your quad muscles, to help your knees. And there are very few of us that don't have achy knees, so having strong quads is such a great idea. Now, just going to turn the music off a minute. That's it. So, okay, so if you come down to your chair, and just while I'm talking, you just do heel lifts to keep the blood flowing. Okay, so this sit to stand exercise, we are in the front half of the chair, hip walk to the front half of the chair. If you're finding yourself in the back, we've got feet to hip distance apart. This is when we want the proper shoes on. Slippers are no good, all right? You need to be safe. So feet are hip distance apart. And we're sitting up nice and tall, drawing the center in. We're hinging forward. So we're keeping the back nice and long, okay? Just until our nose comes over our toes, okay? And then we're going to come up to standing. We're just going to march for 4, keep all the blood flowing. Feel the chair on the backs of the knees, absolutely vital before we sit back down again, okay? And if you need to walk to the front of the chair again, we're going to come back up. Now, if you're on a slippy floor like I am, you might choose to put your chair against a wall so that you know your chair can't move, all right? You have to know it's there before you sit down to stay safe, all right? So we are going to do some sit to stand exercises. Now you can help yourself by adding the arms in, okay? And if you want to make it harder, you can cross your arms and it's just the legs doing the work. So what we tend to do if we're doing a crossed arms, we tend to change the arms halfway, all right? So let's come to the front half of the chair. Feet are hip distance apart. Lovely strong center, nose over toes. Okay, so we're going to come up. Stand tall, march for 4. Feel the chair. Feel the chair. It's there. We sit down. Again, coming up. March for 4. Feel and sit down. Now, if we're going to carry on and do a few more of these, feel the chair, sit back down and up. Feel the chair and come back down. Right, that's 4. Pause. Okay, now, if you want to change the arms, we're going to go to cross. We're going to do 4 with the crossed arms this way, 4 with the crossed arms that way, but you're just going to join in at whatever suits you today, all right? So let's do this. So this is called a slow sit to stand, and we can do a faster one in a little while, but this is a lovely one that we can all practice over the Christmas period, all right? Sit to stand, vital to help you independent, so you can get off the loo yourself, all right? So we're going to do 4 here. Crossed arms if you wish. Feet are hip distance apart, nose over toes. We come up. Short march. Feel. Sit down again. That's it. And we've deliberately got those feet at hip distance apart so that we're safe and stable. Feel and come down again, coming up and brilliant. Now, if you did the arms with the arms crossed, let's change them. Let's do 4 more here. Feel the chair, sitting down. Good. Sitting down. 2 more. Excellent. So you don't have to rush these. You can just do them in your own time, slowly building up how many you choose to do at a time, and rest. Well done. Now, so let's just keep our legs moving while I chat. You can lift and lower your heels. Now, that was a slow sit to stand. A fast one is when you do as many as you can in a short period of time. So it might well be 15 seconds, for example. So you start in that starting position here. All right, nose over toes. Then we look at the clock, and you're just pausing for a minute, but when we actually do it, I'll say ready, steady, and then start. And then that will be the beginning of our 15 seconds. And you can see how many you can do in that time. It's not a competition. It's just obviously if you choose to do it, you are working harder. Okay, so your body will feel it. So you're going to choose slow or a fast one, completely up to you. Right, let's get into that position. Feet are hip distance apart, hinging forward, nose over toes. Okay, ready, steady, start. So we're going to come up, feel the chair. Always know where that chair is. Okay. And I've got to do this and keep an eye on the clock. We're halfway there. Keep going. Come on. Oh, yes. Counting down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done. Did you do it? Great. Did you count? If it was like me, I couldn't count as well. So should we do it one more time? Okay, join in if you're up for it. Now, so important to know that the chair is there. So feet are hip distance apart, hinging forwards, nose over toes. Okay. Arms or no arms is up to you. Right. I'm looking at the clock. 3, 2, 1, start. So always know that chair is there. Up and down, up and down. Come on. If you wish, you can change your arms halfway. That's it. Well done. You are doing good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Brilliant. So that was a fast 15-second sit to stand. So you can also start the exercise at the top and you can do a stand to hover. So it's like this, hover and back up. All right. Shall we just do one of those? Yeah. So of course you could just sit and have a drink if you want to. Otherwise, come up to standing. And I come standing here and I can feel that chair on the backs of my knees, which is very reassuring. However, I'm not going to sit down. I'm going to pretend I'm going to sit down and then come back up. Stand to hover, all right? So this is kind of like just great for strengthening the legs. Are you ready for our last 15 seconds? Okay, so 3, 2, 1, start. So we're here. Okay, hover and up, keeping the chin and chest lifted. Great for strengthening the legs. We are halfway there. Come on, keep going. Very good. That's it. So I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Brilliant. Right. Woo, that was good. Now, that's great work for our lower body. And we're going to use light hand weights for our upper body strength. And of course, we need strong arms for carrying bags of presents, picking up things, getting the turkey out of the oven, into the oven and out of the oven, and doing all sorts of lifting, carrying, and reaching this Christmas. Okay. So if you can get your light hand weights out, that would be fantastic. And always bend the knees when you're getting them. And as I said earlier, you want to make sure that your wrists are always straight. Okay, good, good. Now, these exercises could be done sat in a chair or stood up. Now, I think I'll come down to the chair to remind me that some of you will be doing it in the chair. Okay. Lovely deep breaths. Right. So we are starting with the palms. The arms are long down by the side. We're sitting up tall, drawing the center in. Okay, and we're just closing the fingers around the weights, and we're just going to slightly lift out and lower down. Okay, so we're going to do that just 4 times. So sitting up nice and tall, we're just going to lift and lower. So we're doing a bit of a flap, imagining that we're a bit of a penguin. We are not going high, we are just flapping. Oh, you can feel that already. Brilliant. Now, keeping the hands the same, we're just going to bend the arms, bring the weights towards the shoulders. Bring it down. So this is working the front of the arms. Really good to have strong arms. One more. Fantastic. Okay, and then rest. At any point, you can put your weights down and just wiggle your fingers because gripping can make fingers achy. All right. Now let's do that again. Okay, arms long down by the side, shoulders relaxed in down. We're just going to lift a little bit higher now. That's it. Leading with the back of the hand. Well done. 2 more, lift and lower, just 1 more. Fantastic. Now this time we're going to lift up the front, but we're leading with the thumbs. Okay. So instead of just a bent arm, we are going to keep the arm straight. We're going to lift up the front and lower. Now if that's too much, bend the arms and just bring them forward on a bent arm. Okay, so sitting tall, bringing them up for 4 and 3. Good. 2. Last one. Excellent. And relax. Fantastic. Now, backs of the arms, muscles work in pairs. We've worked the front of the arms. Let's work the back of the arms. And with our weights, it's lovely and easy. We just take the elbows behind us. We're sitting tall and we just lengthen the arms. Can you see? They're skimming the hips, but the upper arm stays nice and still. Depending on what sort of chair you've got, you might need to just slightly shift your weight to one side of the chair so that as you take it back, you don't knock yourself. But obviously stay safe and keep your feet flat on the floor. My chair is quite narrow, so I can actually do both at the same time. But we're going to make sure that we do things an even number of times. So if you needed to, you could just do one at a time. So elbows are back, shoulders relax, and we're just going to lengthen the arms and then bring the weights up. That's it. So the upper arm is staying nice and still. Okay, so that's first 4. Change if you need to do the other arm. Let's do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1 last one. Fantastic. Relax. So that's a nice narrow one. We're now going to do a wide one. So we take the elbows wide, sitting or standing tall, and we just lengthen the arms behind and then bend. Okay, again, keeping that wrist straight. So out. And when we're taking them wide, just notice what your shoulders are doing. Are they nice and relaxed? I hope so. Give me 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax and gently shake the hands, roll the arms. Fantastic. Okay. Now we're just going to do an exercise without the weights, and you can add the weight in later if you choose. Now, chest presses. So we're bringing the elbows up, the knuckles are forward, and we're just going to lengthen the arms out the front and then bring them back in. Now, try and keep your elbows at the same level. Did you see me checking? It's ever so easy to be off. And of course, we need to be at the same height so that our muscles work evenly. So it's quite interesting to do it in front of the mirror when you're at home, so you can actually see that you're even. So you're going to lengthen the arms out the front and then bring them back in, but keep those elbows up. All right. With or without weights, your choice. Okay. And we're just going to go forwards for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this time, bring it forward, then just take it out. Oh, that's quite hard, isn't it? If you need to, soften the elbows and just do it with bent arms or lengthened arms, but nice soft elbows. We just say slightly bent at the elbows. We're taking them wide for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And relax. Oh, well done. Roll those shoulders. I jolly well felt that. Okay, roll the shoulders and relax. Okay. I'm steamed up. I'm hot now. That's it. So using weights is really, really good for building muscles. And we're not talking about becoming strong people. We're just talking about having bodies that work well. That's all we want, is to be fit, to lead the lives that we want to lead. All right. We don't want to become all bulky. We just want to have joints that are happy, muscles that can do what we want, lift, carry, stretch, and reach. All right, that's what we want. And that is the focus of all my online classes, especially Young at Heart. Now, we are going to do a lovely stretch now. So we're going to put our weights away. If you're putting them down, make sure you bend your knees. That's it. Look after that back of yours. And we are going to come to our chair for a gorgeous stretch. All right. Now, while you're coming down to your chair, I'm just going to put some different music on. That's it. And as I've mentioned before, stretching is important because when we exercise, our muscles shorten. And by stretching, we lengthen the muscles back up to their original length, which is what we want. All right. Now I'm in the front half of my chair. I'm sat up tall, lengthen the leg, nice straight line. Now all I'm doing to start with is bringing the foot up. I'm flexing the foot. And by doing that, hopefully you can feel a calf stretch happening. All right. Gentle breath in, pause, and then slowly breathe out and pause again. That box breathing is very good for helping us relax this Christmas. I know that there's always a lot on, and just by noticing what your breathing is like, slowing it down a bit, and that can be really helpful. So let's just bend that leg. Let's just change legs. Other one. Nice straight line. Bring the foot up and feel that calf stretch. So they call it box breathing because you breathe in for 4, you hold your breath for 4, you breathe out for 4, you pause for 4. So that's really, really good for when we feel a bit busy and there's just a bit too much going on. Okay, so back to the first leg. Lengthen that leg out. Okay. Now hands on this bent knee. We sit tall first, then we're easing forward. And as you do this, you should feel a lovely stretch on the back of your thigh in your hamstrings. By flexing the foot more, bringing the toes towards the nose, you'll feel the calf stretch as well. So let's come up. We sit tall and then ease forwards. Very nice. Well done. Now, same leg, bring that foot in. We can put the hands under the knee, sit tall as we lift the knee, and this gives us a bit of a stretch in our bottom, in our glutes. Now, depending on how your hip and knee is, you could do this. Most people won't do this stretch, but some people might. We ease this knee down, and to make it a deeper stretch still, we sit tall and ease forward. So as I say, it won't suit everybody's hip and knee, this one. Just do it if it suits you. We sit tall again and ease forwards. Well done. Pop that foot down. So second side, lengthen. We're going straight line. Bring the foot up. Hands on this bent knee, sitting tall, then easing forwards. Oh yes, feel the stretch in your calf and also in your hamstrings, back of your thigh. Well done. So we sit tall, ease forwards, and feel that gorgeous stretch. Brilliant. Bring the foot in, hands under the knee, sitting up nice and tall. That's it. Feeling that stretch in your bottom. And then if you liked this one, you can ease the knee down or sit tall and gingerly come forward for that bigger stretch. Well done. Okay, pop that foot on the floor. We're going to sit back. And so bottom is deep in the chair. Hold on to the chair. We're going to reach up and just ease over for 1, 2, and 3. Brilliant. Turn the palm behind you and just pat the shoulder, and you can gently push from the front to get a lovely tricep and shoulder stretch. Okay, same arm, straighten it out. Keep it straight as you bring it in towards the body with your hand or your elbow. Well done. Little shake. So hold on to the chair, feet flat on the floor, reaching up and just reaching over for that side stretch. Well done. We come up, we turn the palm behind, bend the arm so you can almost like pat your shoulder. You can just ease it back with this hand if that's comfortable, that shoulder and tricep stretch. The same arm, it's straight, bring it in towards the body with the hand or the elbow. And you really feel that shoulder stretch. So stretches can be just as effective if they're done in a chair versus on the floor, because I know a lot of people don't like to do things on the floor, but they do need to be able to stretch. Now link the fingers. You're just going to turn the palms away as you stretch the palms and fingers. If that's not comfortable, fingertips together and just ease the inner knuckles together and away. That's it. Fantastic. And then relax and wiggle the fingers. Fantastic. Good. Okay. Feet flat on the floor. We're going to take a lovely breath in. As you breathe out, bring those arms down. Should we do it one more time? Breath in. And breathe out. Fantastic. Now, if you've enjoyed this Young at Heart session, get in touch. There's a fantastic 10% off classes for the next 3 months online if you're a new member or rejoining member. And we just email you all the links to all the classes each week. There's no hunting around on Facebook. We send you an email with all the links, and it's really easy. And you can join in with Walk Club, Young at Heart, and also a gentle mat-based session as well. So get in touch if you'd like to enjoy that 10% off this Christmas. And I'd love to just thank the Virtual Village Hall and you for joining in for this opportunity to be here. I hope you all have a really restful and fun-filled Christmas. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.